Hey everyone, it's Rachel, and this week I'll be discussing the importance of cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice within the counseling profession. I'll also be sharing a spiritual perspective and the actions I plan to take in growing both these areas, both professionally and personally. In my notes, read from: as future counselors, it's essential that we recognize each and every client's unique cultural background. Cultural humility reminds us to approach each other with openness, kindness, respect, and cultural awareness helps us avoid imposing our own views and values and making assumptions on our own clients. It encourages us to learn about different worldview, traditions, and systematic challenges that shape a person's experience. Advocacy and social justice can go hand in hand. Social justice calls to dismantle the barriers that prevent marginalized groups from receiving equal access to mental health care, education, housing, and equal opportunities. ACA Code of Ethics highlights our duty as counselors to treat clients with respect, dignity, and cultural sensitivity. Standard A1A emphasizes the primary responsibility for counselors to respect dignity, promote the welfare of their clients. E5B reminds us to be sensitive of cultural differences when interpreting assessments and behaviors. These ethical guidelines make it clear cultural humility, advocacy are not optional, but they are a professional responsibility for each and every counselor. Mark 12:14 says, "Teacher, we know that you are true and do not care about anyone's opinion, for you are not swayed by appearances, but truly teach the way of God. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Should we pay them or should we not?" And this is the ESV version of the Bible I read from. This verse shows us that Jesus is and will never be influenced by money, power, or cultural status. We are called by God to look past society's standards and backgrounds. We must acknowledge our differences and embrace one another like Jesus would. My personal plan is to keep going to classes within my community that talk with other mothers that have different cultural backgrounds as me. I'm also in the works of trying to create a group right now where I can get moms together once a month to kind of just go out, get a coffee, or even just go to the beach and hang out and talk about what's going on with our lives. And this will keep me kind of accountable in the sense of keeping up with my community and also learning about other people's cultural background differences. So overall, I just want to bring it back in by saying cultural humility, awareness, advocacy, and social justice are foundational, ethical, compassionate, and effective counseling skills. As counselors in training, we are not called to understand the concepts. We are called to understand these concepts and to live out through our actions and our ethics and through our faith. Thank you so much for keeping up with me this week, and I just wanted to show off where I work. This is Atlantic City. I work for Atlantic County, and I get to enjoy this on my lunch break and bring this video to you guys. I hope you have a great week.